There was a moment, something happened, and a part of you made a decision, and you've been living by rules written in your darkest hour. This is the one thing that changes everything. The beliefs that are running your life right now, where do you think it came from? You didn't decide in strength, you decided in survival. There was a moment, maybe you remember it, maybe you don't, where something happened and a part of you made a decision about who you were, about whether you were safe, about whether love was reliable, about whether you were enough. That decision wasn't made from wisdom. It was made pain. From a child's mind trying to make sense of something that didn't have the capacity to process, my friend. And that decision has been running your life ever since. Here's what I want you to understand. The most limiting beliefs that you carry were formed in your darkest moments. Yeah, and they feel like truth because they were formed in the body, not just the mind. That's why you can't think your way out of them. In my work with high performers, this is always the moment that changes everything. Not a strategy shift, a completion. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between a memory and a present experience. And when a trigger fires, your body responds as if the original event is happening right now with the same cortisol, the same emotional response, the same survival instincts. The pattern isn't irrational. It made perfect sense in its original context. It just never got updated. And that's what we do in the work. We go back to the origin point and we update that file. What this sounds like in a session, I've known this intellectually for years, but today I actually felt it differently. Like I went back there and I could finally breathe. What this looks like afterwards, the trigger fires and it's quieter. The old story starts and there's space now. The ceiling approaches and instead of sabotage, there's a choice. This means in your life, the decisions you make from this point forward come from who you actually are, not from what you decided about yourself in dark, alone, at the age when you had no other option. You made the decision in the dark because there was no light. Now there is. And you don't have to keep living by the rules that were written in a room you've long since left. Comment, rise, and let's find that moment together. Drop rise below and I'll show you exactly how to go back and complete it.